The show is called Happy Valley, but that town has everything but happiness. But Officer Kaywood takes you on a trip through the town and through a tragedy that happened in her family to the other side. And let me tell you, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, you're going to get mad. And in the end, hopefully you'll find the peace that this family found. Check out Happy Valley, a story that you don't want to miss.
Talk with the sisters. TV talk. TV talk with the sisters. TV talk with the sisters. What they have to say. What they have to say. TV talk with the sisters. TV talk with the sisters.
Welcome to TV Talk with the Sisters. I'm Karen,
And I'm Regina.
and we are here to talk TV. This is another series that is finishing its run. And let me tell you, Happy Valley is anything but happy.
It is not, but you know what? I really, really love this show. It is a very interesting British police drama. Uh, but the real story is Officer Kaywood and her family and how they deal with a tragedy that occurred some years ago. And there's a thread throughout all of the episodes that kind of show them coming to terms with what happened and how they lived with what happened. And that's the part that keeps you kind of involved. I mean, yeah, they saw some good crimes and some of it is like, ooh, but for the most part, it's that family unit dealing with that tragedy that really will draw you in.
And the main character is Catherine Kaywood, and she's played by, how do you say Sarah's last name? Lancashire?
Yes.
Lancashire?
Yes.
And her sister is Siobhan. Her sister's name is Claire, but she's played by Saban
Yes.
Finneran, sorry. But the one who gets me, y'all, the one that just totally stopped this story for me, is James Norton. See, I originally met James Norton in a little series called Grantchester. And the thing is, he did both of these shows at the same time. And I'm
Mm.
just thinking, oh, this guy is crazy. Because in Grantchester, he was like this lovely guy who was a vicar in a parish, and he solved murders and he fell in love and he did all of these great things. And then you get to Happy Valley.
And in Happy Valley, he is the worst human possible.
Baby,
Yes.
I saw him and I was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. In Happy Valley, he plays Tommy Lee Royce. And the fact that this man did both those roles at the same time, just lay Oscars at his feet, lay BAFTAs or whatever the British award, just lay it at his feet, give him Emmys. This man, I mean, two totally different characters.
Opposite, just
Totally.
completely opposite of each other, baby.
But it's a good story. It's a very good story of
And
how and why he's the villain.
yeah, and the thing is, this storyline, I'm gonna tell y'all now, this storyline is not for the faint of heart.
No,
And
no.
it can take that whole creepy factor up to 10 plus.
Yes. Oh, yes. 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 You will be creeped out by Tommy Lee Royce. Yes.
Oh yeah, he's just totally creepy. And I was
Yes.
like, and it was sometimes, especially because the thing is, they're ending it with this final season. And what season is this? This is
Three.
season three.
Three. It's
Yes,
only three
it's
seasons.
only 3 seasons, and thank God. But they ended it, and with the final season, it was so funny. That family season is so overpowering. You don't even care about the other storyline, and
No, you
that's the
don't.
thing. They'll run like the family storyline along with like another crime storyline, some crime they're trying to solve or something that's going on, and you'd be like, okay. And a lot, and the first couple times I could get into the other crime scene and just kind of ignore the creepy factors of the Tommy Lee story. But baby, this last one, it was too much. I was like, I don't even care about the other. I mean, in the other storyline was pretty rough, but
Yeah, it
I was
was.
just like, woo, this that it overpowered it. Completely just overpowered it. I was like, baby, really? Really?
Yeah, yeah. The last season had me on pins and needles because I didn't know how this was going to end.
Right?
And I just kept holding my breath, like, what are they going to do with all of this mess? But the way they ended it, I think I was like, okay, that had to happen. That had to happen for the family to get to the point to where, okay, we can exhale and be a family. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you know what? I'm thinking now because I'm thinking back to that other storyline. I don't think I like how that ended. I was thinking, wait a
I
minute.
think I think I'm fine with how that ended.
I was thinking, wait a minute. Oh no, what happened? And that is how caught up you get in that
Yeah.
Tommy Lee storyline. You you gonna think back by 2 weeks after you finish it and go, wait a minute, what just happened? Did they just
Yep.
whoa, that was
It
wrong.
did. It did.
I
And
know, I'm
and
gonna
I,
tell you.
it was fitting. I think if you were to go back and watch all 3 seasons, you will see that the ending was the ending that needed to happen. It needed to happen. Not that you agree with it or you're glad about it, but if you watch it from the beginning
Mm-hmm.
to the end, you will
Mm-hmm.
see that that needed to happen. I mean, it was a roller coaster. I ain't gonna lie to you now.
Baby, that was rugged.
It was a roller coaster. I was getting ready to listen, slide on my shoes and go across that pond, and I was just talk to somebody. Somebody was just explain to me what they doing on Happy Valley, but they wrapped it up, and I thought, okay, it needed to happen. It was whew, but that James Norton baby, listen, it's
Creepy.
certain characters that you are introduced to on the screen that you walk away with a very strong reaction to. You
He was
know,
one.
like
He was
he
one.
was one. He was one. He
And the
it,
thing that got me is like I said, I knew him as you know how like when you meet a character on
mhm.
television or in the movies and they become that character, you know?
Yes.
Kind of like
Yes.
Donna Douglas gonna always be Ellie Mae.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, James Amos gonna always be James from Good
Yeah.
Times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
There's
yeah, I
always
get it.
even though you'll see him in another movie, you saw him in Roots, you go, oh, but that's James from Good Times.
That's James
He
from Good
playing
Time.
such and
Yeah.
such on in Roots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
James Norton was Sydney,
Yeah.
the
The
sweet,
vicar.
kind vicar,
Yeah.
the vicar.
Mm. Nope.
But I mean, Tommy Lee Royce was not a vicar. He was.
Nope.
He wasn't even close to a vicar.
He was the devil. That's who
He
he was.
was.
He was the devil. But let me tell you, I'm telling you, and I've seen some of Grantchester, so I've seen him in Sydney, but
Hmm.
he will forever be
Tommy Lee
Tommy
Royce.
Lee Royce. When I
Not for
see
me. Not for me. I had to
him,
mute some of
child,
him.
when
I
I
had to
see
mute
him,
him.
I
I was
be
like, no,
like,
no,
mm,
no, no. He is not going to become this for me because
no.
that was the devil. That was just the
He
devil.
he gonna always be Tommy Lee Royce. Okay? Okay. Listen, what's his name? Uh gonna always be Ike Turner.
Yes,
He
yes.
gonna always be Ike. Who's that? Who
I
played
know.
Ike Turner?
It was Lawrence Fishburne, wasn't it?
Lawrence. He gonna always be Ike. I see him. I want to kick him for
Don't you
beating
kick that
Tina.
man. That's a big man. Don't you kick
And
that man.
Danny Glover gonna always be Mister from The Color Purple. Mm. You know, you got these people that give you these strong reactions that even if you see them out in public, you just want to spit at them. Like,
You be
yeah, I
like,
know
that
it
boy
was a
played
character.
that role.
Yeah, you enjoyed that a little too much. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Because
And,
that's just who he was.
and you know what? I'm gonna have to go on and give Happy Valley the dap because it was the whole production. Because even I mean that whole last season, baby
Mhm.
Sarah's face was messed up. She would get beat up and she'd have bruises all over her and everything, and you just be like, wow.
She was wonderful. She was from beginning to end. She was really that whole cast, like you said, was really, really good. And the good part about the whole 3 seasons, most of the main characters were there the whole 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Like the family unit was there the whole 3 seasons. They added maybe, a boyfriend or girlfriend in, but the core team was there,
And
and
watching that little
that's what
boy
made it
grow
work.
up.
Yes, yes, watching our Ryan grow up, I mean, it was and what's
Mm,
weird is him and James Norton looked alike a
they
little bit,
did.
you
But I
know?
think they do that in casting.
Yeah, so
But
it was good though. I'm telling you, that is a very good show. That show to me, would rank up there with, what's the show we watched? Broadchurch.
oh yeah, that was a creepy show too.
Yes, Broadchurch got me all the way through and laid me out on the floor. Just
Baby,
laid me out on.
Broadchurch was so creepy. I couldn't even make it through season two.
Oh, I
After
watched all
that,
of
after the
Broadchurch.
end of that season, I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
child, no."
no.
Some
Broadchurch was
stories are
like, oh,
just too much, but that one, but that
that
Tommy
one.
Lee,
I'm telling you, he up there with Ike and Mister for me now. I ain't got nothing for him. I ain't got nothing for him. I ain't got nothing for him. You need to go back and be a vicar for a while to help me get over what you did in Happy Valley, and then maybe we can talk. But until then, you the devil. You just the devil. But it was
but yeah,
good. Good
Sarah,
show.
she played the heck out of that role.
He did. He really, really did. So I would highly recommend Happy Valley, especially if you like drama and kind of they solve some pretty good crimes in this alongside what all they do. So it is a very good story all the way
It
through.
is. It really is. But like I say, watch it during the daytime because he creepy. I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you. There's some things you could do. There's some things you could do, and it make me worry about they writers too. The fact that they came up with some of this stuff, I was like, "Whoa, you
you
people need to
thinking,
be watched."
yeah, you thinking something wrong with y'all.
It
Yeah,
is. Some of them folk need to be watched because I was like,
yeah,
"How you come up with this?"
yeah. It was, but it's still good. I would give it a thumbs up. It's also one of the shows on BritBox or
Yes,
Acorn. I'm not
yes,
sure which one, but
it's one of them, and it's worth it. You know what? Just
worth it.
get it for a month or two, and you can make yourself through all three of them seasons. And
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
you're gonna be creeped out by the end of it, but it's all right.
You won't be creeped out. You'll exhale and be like, "Oh, that was a good trip." Scary at times, like a roller coaster, but once
Yep.
you get back to your starting point, you'll be like, "Okay,
Yeah, it
okay."
was. It was. Sometimes I was just like, baby, this is too much. Like I say, that last episode, it was just woo child. Woo
They
child.
they did a good job.
They did. I mean, the
Wait,
timing, everything. I mean, these are the type of people who said, you know what? We are going to create a roller coaster nobody has ever ridden before. Let's do it. And they did it with this show in the way that they just totally did these characters and everything they did. It was amazing.
it really was. It really, really was. And I really liked it. So I would highly recommend. I'm all in on Happy Valley. Thumbs up, dap, all of that. I still would probably spit at James Norton if I saw him on the street. Cause as far as I know, he's still Tommy Lee Royce. And I mean, yeah, if I could line him and Mister and Ike up, I'd slap them all like the Three Stooges.
You know what? This show was good, but woo child. It's one of those things I would only watch in the daytime, and I'd have to watch some serious comedy afterwards because, baby, that was too much. It was just
It
too
was.
much.
It was.
It was, but it was good. I mean, it was like I say, the whole cast was amazing, and like I say, watching this young boy. I mean, because the thing is, the show wouldn't come back every season; it would come back every couple of years.
Yeah.
And so this young
Yeah.
man was growing up during the time, and so it's just kind of like you watched a baby become a teenager, almost 18. It's like, wow, dang,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. It was
So
good.
it was good. It was totally worth it. So I don't think I'm all in, but I'm gonna suggest you check it out.
Yeah. Well, I'm all in.
Well, that was Happy Valley. We want to thank you guys for listening to our show. And if
Thank
you
you.
could check
Thank
us
you.
out on Twitter or in on the gram and leave us some feedback and let us know what you think.
Yeah. And go on SoundCloud and listen, or whatever place you use for podcasts, and leave us comments about what you think about Happy Valley. Do you want to slap James Norton too? Because if you do, I put some gas money on it. We can get on over there across the pond and we can handle it. Then we can come back and deal with Ike and Mister. Just let me know. I'm free.
Woo, thank y'all for listening. Bye.
Bye, y'all. TV Talk is produced by Karen J. Anderson, music by Karen's friend Dave, and Regina Anderson just shows up to talk.